Now, here's another one.
Uh-huh.
And it ain't got the name of no doctor on it either. Why she scratches the labels off the bottom?
Maybe she figured you'd be rambling around in the room.
I don't know why she'd think that. She ain't never caught me rambling around in the room. Pink pills. Lord, what's a child doing with so many pink pills?
If the voice of the Lord came out of the wall and told you, I bet you'd break your neck getting out of here.
Brother, I need you to help me.
I ain't putting in no numbers for you. You have to do that yourself.
I'll just wait till you get through cutting the food.
All right, sweetie.
I want you to help me to find out what doctor she's going to.
Why don't you just ask her?
If she intended for me to know, don't you think she'd have told me by now?
If she intended for you to know, I reckon she would have.
Now, she goes to the doctor on Saturday. And next Saturday, you could be parked out there and follow her.
Spy on her? Just what are you planning on paying for the service?
Hello, Mama. Uncle Doc. How did my medicine get out here?
Well, I was just showing Brother how appetizing they're making medicine these days, wasn't it, Brother?
Stop spying on me.
Ain't nobody spying on you, crazy woman. Who you think is interested in your medicine? And you needn't be scratching the labels off the bottle so I won't know who your doctor is.
Oh, that's why you were rambling through my things. You in on this, too?
I was just being recruited by the Secret Service detail to trail you.
Will you please not ask people to spy on
I
me?
ain't asking nobody to spy on me.
Didn't you ask me to find out who a doctor was?
You're taking complete loss of your mind. Before long, the men in the white coats will be on your tail, carrying you off to the Kankakee Insane Asylum.
Why don't you call in the police? Send a letter to Mr. Hoover. You better stop it, Mama. You just better stop. One day, I swear to God, I'll walk out of here and never look back.
Will you please not take the Lord's name in vain in my presence? You sound like a street woman.
You've tried my patience for 30-odd years. Eating up the food I buy. Sleeping out the bedclothes I have to buy. And on top of that, driving me out of what little mine I have left.
Just let me straighten out your behind before it goes too far. I don't have to stay here and take this kind of abuse. Before I'll take abuse from a child I birthed into the world, I'll pick manure with the birds. You'll have to stay here and take this kind of talk.
What's she doing?
Getting a suitcase.
She moving again?
Uh-huh.
I got too much grit in my craw to stay anywhere where I ain't wanted.
Where you going this time?
Anywhere away from here. Before I'll stay where I ain't wanted, I'll take up residence in an old folks' home.
You bore those folks to death.
Just because I'm concerned about your health, there's no reason for you to mistreat me. I never spoke a harsh word to my mother the longest day she walked this earth. Spying on you. You have not heard me say a single solitary thing about spying on you. Have you heard me utter a half a syllable about spying on you? But if you want to listen to the random talk of folks what's fugitives from the authorities of the Kankakee Insane Asylum, you go right ahead. Don't worry about me none. 'Cause I got grit in my craw. Always did have. I give you up into the hands of the Lord. For I have fought the good fight. And if you want to go sneaking off to the doctor and not tell nobody about the nature of your complaint, ain't nothing I can do. If you don't tell me, your own mother, what underwent the pains of death to bring you into this world, who struggled with you when your old father walked off and left you without a crust of bread on which to exercise your stomach muscles, who worked like a very dog to put shoes on your feet and give you a place to lay your head. Oh. That's why I keep having this hurting in my side now. Working myself to death, supporting folks. When I close my eyes in death, you'll realize that I was the best friend you ever had.
Goodbye, Mama.
All right.
Where do you think she'll go?
Around the corner to have some ice cream with some chocolate syrup on it.
You know what you ought to do? You ought to run like hell. Run like the building's on fire. Run to parts unknown. Satchel up. Go even if you gotta leave here walking.
Run where?
What about Mrs. Cottrell? Ain't they been after you to stay on the place?
Yes.
Get a day off and come see Weedy.
Mrs. Cottrell is almost as bad as Mama. She works my tongue palate out now. I know what she'd do if I was living there. I hear on the phone not talking about me, promising people to loan me out to them. Like I was some kind of a thing. I don't know what she and Mr. Cottrell think I am, telling me I'm a member of the family. Just like one of the family. What I ought to do is one night, after I fix dinner, is to sit down with them at the table. See if they'll let one of the family sit down and eat with them. Accusing me of stealing their whiskey.
I thought they gave it to you.
No, I steal it. And everything else I can get my hands on that they got.
You keep on, you're gonna have your behind arrested.
Mr. Cottrell would never stand for that. He wouldn't have my behind to pinch on anymore.
He does that.
He's been pinching my behind since the first day I walked into that house 15 years ago.
Well, that dirty. I wish I could. In the old days down on Beale Street, I used to handle a lot of money. Lot of money. Wouldn't have been nothing for me to walk up and hand you a couple hundred. I always kept that kind of money in my pocket. Your old uncle was a legend on that street. Wore a diamond stick pin, pistol in my pocket at all times. Nobody wouldn't dare to mess with none of my kinfolks. I don't care who they was. Because Sporting Jimmy Sweet did not take no mess.
There's Mama now. She must have forgotten her key. Oh, hi. Come on in. My uncle's here. Mr. Sweet, this is Mr. Jordan.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Sweet.
How do you do?
You haven't by any chance heard of a woman by the name of Grace Waters, have you, Mr. Sweet?
Grace Waters?
Jordan is looking for her. He came all the way up from the old country, searching for her.
Whereabouts in the Bigfoot country are you from?
Sort of all over.
Grace Waters. No, I don't recollect meeting nobody by that name. You see, Chicago's a big place to be looking for someone unless you know where to put your hands on them.
I'll find her.
Well, I reckon I better pick up Pearl. Do what I'd pick up after work. Oh, by the way, Mr. Jordan, you ain't had any good dreams lately, have you?
You play the numbers, Mr. Sweet?
I've been known to drop a dollar on a figure once in a while.
Try triple zeros.
Triple zeros? Sounds good. Of course, they all sound good.
You get on it and stay on it. It's gonna fall soon.
How soon?
Well, I can't give you the exact date, but it won't be long.
Okay, I'll put something on it. See you, Alberta. See you, Mr. Jordan.
Goodbye, Mr. Sweet.
I didn't know you'd be around this evening.
Thought I'd get through that big building this evening. One we stopped at the other day.
It's an awfully big building, Jordan. Might take 2 or 3 days to get through it.
Well, he ain't got nothing but time.
And it's Saturday. Getting late. Folks don't like to be disturbed on Saturday evening.
Well, they don't have to open the door. All they have to do is say whether or not Grace Waters is living there.
Suppose she was living in that big building. Suppose we knocked on the right door. All she would have to do is say that she didn't live there and we'd walk right on away.
Oh, no, I know her voice too well for that.
Somebody else could answer the door and say she didn't live there.
If I come within 100 feet of her, I'd know it.
Half the buildings around here are under the order of condemnation.
So that's why I need your help, to point out the ones that still got people living in them.
It's not that I don't want to help you, Jordan.
Are you afraid?
No, I'm not afraid.
You think you're not safe with me? You think because of my affliction, you're not safe with me?
Maybe it's just that I'm tired.
I guess it can be exhausting helping me.
Why don't we wait and do it tomorrow? Tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow afternoon would be a good day. About the time people get home from church, people are in a good mood then.
But I have no mind set on this evening.
Why can't you wait until tomorrow?
And lose a whole day? I don't want to lose a whole day.
All right, then, go on. Since you can't wait, you go right ahead. And I hope you fall and break your neck.
What?
I'm sorry. didn't mean that, Jordan.
Oh, you're upset. I've done something to you.
No,
Well, what is it?
it's got nothing to do with you.
You want to tell me?
There's nothing to tell.
Well, I reckon I better be getting along.
Maybe so.
Oh,
Oh, Mama.
I didn't know you had company.
Mama, this is Mr. Jordan. Jordan, this is my mother, Mrs. Vanilla Warren.
Mrs. Warren?
How do you do?
I didn't expect you back so soon.
Just come back for a minute. While waiting for the bus, I had an acute attack of the missed meal cramp. Did you ever have an acute attack of the missed meal cramp, Mr. Jordan, sir?
Oh, yes. I've had so many wrinkles in my stomach that sometimes I thought it was a prune.
Well, you must stay for supper.
Oh, I don't want to put you out none.
Oh, you would be putting us out none? Just come on in the kitchen here. Alberta likes company. Don't you, Alberta?
How do you think some warmed-up pork chops would be?
In this warm weather, my stomach wouldn't have time to settle before my bedtime. And I sure ain't going to bed with no pork unsettled in my stomach. To die during the night with a case of acute indigestion. Jordan, sir, did you ever hear of anybody to die from a case of acute indigestion brought on by the eating of pork in warm weather?
Oh, yes. I knew a man down home once had a nagging wife. Lived about 25 miles down below New Orleans. Well, sir, one night in August, he fixed that woman some pork chops. And she died that very same night from a case of acute indigestion. Of course, they found out later he had cooked them and lied.
You sure know some strange folks.
Mama, he's joking.
Are you joking me, Mr. Jordan, sir?
Tell her you're joking, otherwise she'll swear I'm trying to poison her.
I'm kidding you, Mrs. Warren.
Oh, so you're a kidder, Mr. Jordan. Always did like a kidder. Yes, sir. It's one thing I always did like it was a kidder. How long you been a kidder, Mr. Jordan, sir? Remember, man down home once was a kidder. Kid and Sidney, they called him. Always liked the kid folks. One day, Kid and Sidney kidded the wrong man, and he shot poor Kid and Sidney right dead in the mouth. And Kid and Sidney didn't kid no more.
Suppose I just make some pork and beans.
That's what they feed convicts.
You don't have to fix me nothing, Albert.
Oh, you're not going to eat, Mr. Jordan, sir?
No, ma'am. I reckon I done lost my appetite. I guess I'll be getting along, Alberta.
All right, I'll see you to the door.
And Mrs. Warren, I want to thank you kindly for your hospitality.
Goodbye, Mr. Kidder. I mean, Mr. Jordan.
I wish you'd learn how to act nice.
Don't have to learn how to act nice. Ain't running for office. I've been elected.
Thought you were hungry.
Oh, I reckon I done lost my appetite, too. Where you going?
Catch some air?
With the blind man.
His name is Jordan, Mama.
Oh, I didn't mean no harm.
Maybe I'll take a walk with him.
Sure hate to stay here all by myself. Suppose I had a stroke while you gallivanting up and down the street.
You're not going to have a stroke.
How do you know? Is Almighty consulting you about his plans? I could be laying out here with my mouth all twisted up like poor Molly Ross.
Molly Ross? It's Jordan singing.
Lived down the block, across the street.
Molly Ross.
Died today, poor soul.
I don't think I knew her.
Of course you didn't. You never paid her no attention. She wasn't none of your equal.
What did she look like?
Stout woman, walked with a cane. Sure was fat. I never knowed a woman her age that fat before.
Oh, that woman. What was her name? Molly Ross?
Sure was a good company keeper. Used to sit here and keep me company all day long.
Mama.
Sure was a good company keeper.